everybody, today I'm going to talk about scams I have or haven't fallen for. Now if you're new here, consider ring the bell. So I've mentioned a few scams and briefly in a few of the videos I've done, like retro video game prices I think are a scam now, but there are some that I haven't mentioned yet on the channel that I kind of wanted to talk about, and I kind of wanted to talk about these. So yeah, let's get started. So the first one is Carnival Games. So, out of every scam that I've encountered in my life, this is probably the one that I've fallen for the most. Actually, there is arcade games, but I didn't really put that on this list because it's kind of the same, kind of similar type of thing. But Carnival Games is close. I know pretty much that they're a scam. When I did the Ozark Empire Fair video a few years ago, I felt like even when I was playing them that they were a scam, and I kind of already knew it, but some of the games that I played in that video were $5 or $10 each, especially with the prizes that they have in there and some of the stands. They cost less for them to bring in and buy instead of how much you're gonna spend, because with the amount of money that you're going to spend, it's just not going to be worth it. But I already kind of had some knowledge of that. But, some are easier than others. There are, not all Carnival games are created equal, actually. Some of them are not that bad, especially for, the really, easy ones. Especially the rubber duck one, where it's, all these rubber ducks are kind of, in a kind of pool, or a tiny pool, and then you pick one out and see what you win. That one's pretty easy, but it's all about chance or luck. But the ones really that I try to avoid at all costs are the ring toss ones, especially with the glass bottles, especially that. It's impossible. Maybe it's not impossible, but it is super hard to do. I've only seen a few videos on YouTube of people actually winning the big prize. So, that's a game that I avoid. And the one that I used to not avoid as much, but I do now, is the ball toss, where they have these kind of apple baskets. When I was at the fair near me, that they don't do anymore, sadly, but there was a smaller one that they used to do near me. He would toss it in the apple basket, and it would be hey, it's not that hard, it'll just it won't bounce out. But it does, because the way the balls are weighed, the weight of them and the bounciness of the basket itself is so annoying. So that's kind of a thing, is that I just have never been able to win it. It's really hard. But yeah, some Carnival games are a little easier, but I think most of them are pretty much scams. But yeah. Number 2 are ink cartridges. So this is one of the ones that piss me off the most, because I remember when I was really young, around a teenager actually, and I got my first ever printer, and I still have it to this day. I think I got it at Incredible Pizza around 2018 or so for my birthday. It was harder back then compared to now, because back then I didn't have a job, so I would just kind of ask my parents for money for ink cartridges. It's just too expensive. These ink cartridges are super expensive. I remember when I did a video that I never uploaded on the channel, I was trying to get some more ink cartridges for my printer because it was kind of rotting in there with the old ones. The ink cartridges that I got were $80. It's more money than the freaking amount of money that I spent on the printer, which is absolutely bonkers. The fact that the ink cartridges are twice the amount of money that I spent on the printer, because I think the printer I only spent around $40 on, or my parents did. But it was insane how expensive it was. And this was around back in 2024, I think January, and it was just a video that I never did because I just thought that it just wasn't good enough. But yeah, so, and also another annoying thing is, you have to get the exact type for your printer. And the thing is, in the physical kind of shape of the cartridges themselves, there's not really much of a difference. You really have to get the exact model, and it really is annoying because there's been a couple times where I've tried to get printer ink cartridges from other places, because I went to Walmart in that video, and I vlogged the whole thing, but I just didn't upload it. In other places, sometimes they don't have the ink that you need, so it's just really annoying. So Like, I've always thought it was a scam, and I think an actual good video that I saw on my recommended a few years ago was Austin McConnell, I think that's his name. He made a whole video about how ink cartridges are a scam, and I'll link that if I can. But yeah, so it was pretty crazy. Number 3 is astrology. So, astrology, I mentioned my thoughts on it in the unpopular opinions video. I think it's all crap. Like, I mean, it's kind of embarrassing just how many people believe it, and it's sad because, like, there are people that I really know who do believe in it, and I mean, I don't want to attack them as a person. I mean, I don't want to attack their beliefs either, but I just highly disagree with these people because, like, I just have never believed in it, ever. Even because, like, I remember in 2016, 2017, around that time, I feel like that was really when it started to getting popularity, and especially it's around my generation, Gen Z and Gen Alpha, that really believe it. I mean, there's probably other generations that do, but it's really, in the last 10 years or so, has been around Gen Z. Like, especially people are so judgmental for people who don't have the same astrology signs as them. Because people have said that I am a Gemini, but I just don't care. Like, I mean, just like, I don't care. I've seen this on many social media posts that there's girls and guys who have freaking denied relationships because if everything else hits the check mark or the green flag, like, if they just don't have the same astrology sign as them, they will cut them off. And that pisses me off because, like, the same kind of, it's almost like a religion. It's almost like, I almost kind of want to describe it as a cult, but I think cult might be a little bit too harsh. But I just think it's all crap. I mean, just like, and especially since, like, people around me that I know do believe in it, and I love all these people, but, like, I just don't agree with it at all. And, like, every time it's brought up, I just get pissed off. I mean, not like outwardly, like, I'm able to hide it, but internally, I'm just like, why are we talking about this? Like, the worst thing is when people judge people's astrology signs in front of me. Like, I've almost kind of defended some people for people who are victim of that, who are blamed on their astrology sign. But yeah, it's mainly people my age, or my generation. But yeah, I just don't think I'll ever be convinced that it's real. But yeah. Number 4 is delivery apps. So, delivery apps like DoorDash and Grubhub and Uber Eats have gotten a lot more popular in the last 5 years, especially with COVID. Like, COVID with delivery apps, I think were pretty popular. I mean, when it wasn't entirely shut down with all the restaurants, I just super rarely use them. The only time I really use them is if I'm super lazy, or to, like, drive and pick it up. Because, like, and it's kind of a little bit weird because I was a DoorDash driver. There was a period of time last year to where I just couldn't find a job anywhere, so I just started working DoorDash. Yeah, it's a little hypocritical for me to say that I don't like it because I was a DoorDash driver, but even when I was a DoorDash driver, like, I saw the scam that it kind of is, because it's really expensive. And the thing that really is weird is when people order fast food from delivery apps. Like, fast food is already expensive as it is nowadays. Actually, maybe I should have put this on this list, but that's already kind of expensive now. But on top of, like, all the fees, the convenience fees, and that's annoying too, and all the tips and stuff, and I'll mention that in a little bit. But it's just too expensive, and like I remember actually the last time I really used one actually was back, I think it was in Colorado in 2022 when I went and did that whole Elitch Gardens thing. I was in Denver, and I remember I ordered KFC. It was a 5-piece tender meal that I used to always get. It was $30, which is absolutely insane. Like, it was insane how much it costed. So, yeah, so I ordered it anyway, and I regret doing that because it was not worth $30. Even in prices now, like, $15 is around the price that it is here. I mean, it's still a lot, but not $30. But yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. And also, too, is that, especially if you live in a smaller town like I do, there's not really that many people who do, like, support or do have DoorDash things. I mean, there are, like, delivery apps somewhat here, but it's not nearly as common as, like, the big city ones. So, Yeah, it's just kind of annoying. And, like, I just think that people over-rely on them, especially when they're not very much of a drive away. But yeah. And the last one is tipping. It seems like everywhere people support tips now, or accept them. It's like, and also with the US, it's such a weird culture, because, like, everywhere else, or a lot of places in the world, really kind of don't really do tipping. It's just more part of your meal. It's just like you're almost kind of required to tip. And I've actually seen a few images that have gone viral on social media websites that there's some businesses who require tipping to do it. Like, yeah, there was this one image I saw where it was like this, like the keypad where like you put in your card. Like, they covered up the no tip option. I need to find it, but I couldn't believe it. Because I think that actually might be illegal, actually, for them to mandatory tip. Especially if maybe you got in really bad service, which I have a couple times. I mean, there are times where I do tip a lot. Like with my hairstylist I have near me, she does deserve it because, I mean, it's a little bit grown out now, but she does it well every time. But there's just times, like Subway, for example. Why does Subway do a tip for a sandwich that you can make in a few minutes? It doesn't make any sense. Like, it's so stupid. There's just this pressure, and I don't like it. Like, it's just this pressure for the customer to pay people with tips. I mean, yeah, I'm not against tipping all of it, but, and also too, is that, like, workers shouldn't have to rely on them. And I think it should be illegal to have a lower paying wage and include tips of the paycheck. Because I've seen that on Indeed, because around here, where I live, the minimum wage is $15 an hour now. But what these companies do is that they pay their employees less in terms of minimum wage, then it's normally illegal, or then it's normally legal. Like, I think some people pay like less than like $11 an hour, but they say, oh, plus tips on the Indeed listing. I think that should be illegal too. Tips are not entirely reliable for your entire paycheck. So, like, I just don't think that should be a thing, to pay less and then include tips. I think it's stupid. But yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry if I came off a little angry in this video, but I just kind of wanted to rant about some of these real quick. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.